Obviously excited to be 1-0, and it was a great comeback for our team. And there's a lot of things, obviously, when you review the film that you could have done better. But the one thing we did is we finished, and just kind of go through the game. But offensively, thought we took care of the ball except for the one throw by Jacoby that he forced. Turnover margin, we came out even. Most disappointing thing probably is that we forced 4 fumbles in the game and only got one of them and dropped a gimme pick. So those are plays that, being an opportunistic team, we need to find a way to make going forward. We averaged 4.9 yards a carry in the run game, 2.2 yards after contact. So I was proud of that. We only had 6 what we consider explosive plays, and our goal is to have 10 a game. So that's an area we need to improve. One thing I thought we did a good job of, they didn't have a single tackle in our backfield in the run game. No tackles for loss for them. We gave up the 1 sack, which is one too many. Pretty clean game for the first game. There's 3 penalties throughout the game by the offense, and 3 procedure penalties. One of them on Matt getting in our no-huddle stuff. We had a 99-yard touchdown drive coming off of a turnover, which was a turning point in the game. And on first down offense, we averaged 6.9 yards on first down. So that was a big part of our success, I thought, in the game. And, some individual guys played well. Jacoby got in a rhythm and was 70% on the day and threw the ball around to 9 different people. So we were able to distribute the ball pretty well. Defensively, for the first game, I felt like we tackled well. We had good contact. There was a lot of nice hits. Played 11 freshmen on that side of the ball throughout the game, so there was a lot of new people, true or redshirt. I thought our D-line, our corners, and Akeem, our free safety, had good games for us. We struggled at some positions and some new guys in there, and really it was 6 plays that defined the game for our defense. There were 6 plays that led to 260 yards out of their total offense, and they had a 61-yard gain, a 52-yard gain, a 51-yard gain, a 29-yard, 37, and a 30. Those 6 plays, and you can't take them back. And you take those 6 plays out, it's a different football game, and that's a great learning experience, I think, for a young defense. Is every snap is the most important play. The positives on that side of the football, I thought they were aggressive. I thought in the red zone they got down there 4 times and got 0 touchdowns on our defense. That's outstanding. Had 1 takeaway down there and held them to 3 field goals on the other drives. And the one sudden change after Jacoby's pick, they went 3 and out and held them to a field goal. So, I think when the pressure was on those guys, even at the end of the game with minute 30 and a timeout left, that first down, second down, third down, fourth down stopped them and got us back to football. So encouraged by some of those things and by their effort, and just got to clean up some things against a good offense. Georgia Southern does some good things. On special teams, we covered punts well, we covered kicks well. I thought Will punted the ball extremely well for us. That was a big part of the game. He had a great punt out of his own end zone. We missed 2 long field goals, which I know Nick was close on both of them and had the leg and was just outside the right upright. And we played 20 new guys in the game, so a lot of guys got game experience. And it was hot, and I've talked about our conditioning. I think our strength coach did a nice job getting our players ready, our nutrition staff and our training staff, having the guys hydrated. And I heard that there were some fans that weren't as hydrated, and I know their team wasn't either that we played against. So my hat's off to our staff for taking care of our guys and our guys for working hard at it. And I appreciate the fans that stayed throughout the game. It means a lot to us. We get to come back this week and play a different type of team. Old Dominion, a successful team like Georgia Southern, have had 5 seasons in a row with 8 wins or more. Probably the most exciting quarterback at their level until they moved up this year. Walter Payton Award winner, Taylor Heineke, guy's really, really good player, and doesn't throw a lot of picks, throws a ton of touchdowns, understands their offense, and just has a lot of savvy, can make a lot of throws, and gets out of the pocket and makes things happen. But, they've averaged over 42 points a game in 3 of the last 5 seasons. And I got a lot of respect for their coaching staff. I know a couple of those guys, and They've got two receivers that make plays. Number 5's got great speed for them. Their tailbacks, they ran for almost 180 yards on Saturday, and one of them, number 30, had 138 yards. So another challenging offense for our defense to play against. And defensively, they've made some changes in coverage schemes on their side, at least in their first game they did compared to last year. So we'll see if that carries forward. But another great game, and excited for our fans to have a night game and get a chance to see the Pack and Black uniform and helmet. I think I know our players and fans and recruits that have reached out to me were excited about the release yesterday and the look.